Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Disillusioned Plays Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Last time we were trying to get down to the bare bones of Furio Tigre's motive for Moida, and so hopefully we'll be able to skin the cat, so to speak. But before we get into any of that, I'm Taylor.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Sarah.
Nice.
Nice. Toit.
I gotta click yes. Dang it. My mistake.
Yeah, we need to load it.
So, we got the judge. Okay.
We got the judge.
Okay. I better get my judge voice ready. Yes. That's not the judge. Order! 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 You say his life depended on it, Mr. Wright?
Indeed it did, simply because the injured woman was none other than Viola Cadaverini.
Good God, man! Did you say Cadaverini?
Did I stutter? Bruto Cadaverini, mob boss in charge of all underworld activities in the city, and doting grandfather to his precious Violetta, also known as Viola Cadaverini.
Ew, you just
Your life was in danger.
Sorry.
Your life was in danger unless you paid compensation to the boss, correct? It makes sense. You were desperate to acquire the $1 million Cadaverini demanded of you. I'm sorry, the $1 million.
$1 million.
Sorry?
So desperate, in fact, that you decided to sacrifice Glen Elg's life to pay your debt.
Oh, man.
Despicable.
Order! 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 What do you say to that, witness?
No.
It's a nice little fairy tale, Trite. But even if the witness did need $1 million, that doesn't tie him to Mr. Elg's murder. Mr. Elg only owed him $100,000 and had no hope of repaying it anyway.
You forget about the lottery thing, Godot?
Yeah, that guy wasn't worth my spit.
Objection.
I don't think so. In fact, the opposite is true. He was worth more than your spit. But that's kind of a confusing thing to say the opposite to, Phoenix, but okay.
The opposite?
Lending money with no hope of ever seeing repayment would normally be bad for business. But in this case, the very fact that Glen Elg had no way to repay the money is crucial.
What? What?
Do you know where you're going with this, Nick?
No, but I'm hoping you'll find it on the way. You've got to think outside the box, Maya.
Outside the box?
You sound like someone I know. But who?
It's very straightforward. Mr. Tigre wasn't after the $100,000 at all.
It seems you have a logical conclusion for this theory, Mr. Wright.
Safe to say.
And also...
Oh yeah, it was the virus program, basically.
Yeah.
Yep, it seems that way.
Would you care to share it with us? What exactly was Mr. Tigre after?
MC Bomber.
Yeah.
MC
There
Bomber.
it is.
Probably potentially worth millions of dollars.
But why have billions when we could have millions?
Thousands.
Glen Elg was a programmer. A highly skilled programmer.
Programmer. I
Programmer.
think it's programmer.
That skill was the collateral Mr. Elg put up in order to borrow the money.
Care to explain how skill can be used as collateral to secure a loan, Trite?
I mean, I know that, Pete, when you go to borrow money for anything, you always say, well, If I can't pay, I will program a virus for you.
Yep. I mean, phew, I've sold my
He had
my
the
last
skill
one
to
this
create a
week.
computer virus, and so he did. A virus known as MC Bomber.
A computer virus? What does one of those do? Does it, like, give it a cold or something?
A computer virus is a program that wreaks havoc on the insides of a computer.
A computer? What does one of those do?
I guess the beard isn't the only part of his honor that is from the Stone Age.
I heard that, how dare you?
I'll explain it to you later, Your Honor. Right now, this is the important point. A virus like MC Bomber would be worth several $1 million on the black market. Mr. Tigre, you couldn't have cared less about the $100,000. Isn't that right? All you cared about was one thing, the virus.
Ow.
On the day of the murder, Mr. Tigre's sole intention was to get his hands on this CD. Glen Elg had no way of paying back the $100,000, and Mr. Tigre knew it. But then a miracle happened. The kind that Mr. Tigre would prefer to say never happened, but he can't, and neither can I. What?
Well, he won the lottery, so he could pay him back. And
Well,
not,
I know
not
that,
actually
but it's
give
just
him
the way
virus.
he phrased it
Yeah.
is kind of
Okay.
weird.
Oh, okay.
The lottery win?
Exactly. At the 11th hour, actually it was the 230th hour, Nick, but sure, Mr. Elg won $500,000 on the lottery, which left Mr. Tigre with no way of getting his hands on the all-important CD. At least, no legitimate way.
Floating hand.
Disembodied
Yeah.
hand.
It's a thing.
Also, that's not even Furio's hand, because it's not colored orange.
Yeah, it's not orange enough.
That's just to confuse us.
So, he resorted to illegitimate means.
And slammed him face first down the table.
That's crazy.
No, that's poison. He murdered Glen Elg, and then made his next move. To frame Maggey Byrde for the crime. Mr. Tigre posed as Glen Elg, while Viola Cadaverini played the role of Ms. Byrde. And then they reenacted the whole thing in order to establish a witness.
Old scene.
The witness being the one we all heard testify yesterday, Mr. Victor Kudo.
Like I said, Trad, that's crazy. No one could pull off a stunt like that. For starters, there's no way the chef would have been kept... Sorry, there's no way the chef could have been kept in the dark about it.
But Mr. Armstrong was in on it from the very beginning.
Oh, no, do not do this, monsieur. I did not do no, I did nothing.
I am just a wee little girl.
I did none. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Goodell? Mr. Armstrong owed the witness money too. $500,000, in fact. He had no choice but to go along with Mr. Tigre's plan.
Order, order! Silence, or I will clear the court. Yeah, you put on a good show, Spiky.
Huh?
If you want to stay alive in the loan shark business, you gotta be careful. You saying I dressed up like that kid? Created a witness? And framed someone? If I did something crazy like that, I'd leave a trail as bright as my soot.
And your skin.
Sure.
And you did, and that's why I was able to figure it out.
I ain't dumb enough to do something sloppy like that.
The low bit rate growl.
This is the, I believe, the OJ defense, where it's like, I didn't kill my wife, but if I did, here's how I would have done it. I agree.
You do? You do?
Despite your appearance, you are very careful. That's why you took one more precaution. One more trick to make sure Ms. Byrde had no way out.
What? Another one, Mr. Wright?
Oh, I sounded right weird then.
Another one, Mr. Wright? Interesting. Interesting. Why don't you fill us all in, Trite?
Oh.
What was this trick you say Mr. Tigre performed to
The
frame
cardboard
to
badge.
frame the accused?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's a heavy
You
penalty.
alright there, Pete?
Yeah, I think I'm losing my voice.
Poor Pete's gonna wake up tomorrow with no voice left.
What on earth is that? What an insult to think anyone could be fooled by such a childish imitation!
But Your Honor, you were.
Consider yourself.
Consider yourself insulted, Your Honor.
What? I didn't do nothing.
Mr. Tigre. You didn't just pose as the victim on the day in question. A month ago, in this very court, you posed as me.
What? That explains a lot, actually.
The truth.
But the witness looks nothing like you, Mr.
Oh my god. Then what the heck were they playing at?
Like, put your glasses on, Judge.
But the witness looks nothing like you, Mr. Wright. Except maybe if I squint my eyes a tiny bit.
No, looking at it.
Although, now that I think about it, it was you, wasn't it? No doubt it was you. Standing in here, this very court, a mere month ago. The Phoenix Wright who put up the most disreputable, shabby defense I have ever seen.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness.
Can you prove that, Gramps? Prove the attorney who... Prove the attorney who represented the accused here a month ago was this man? I'm the judge. I don't need to prove anything. Are you prepared to take the stand and testify that it was him?
That's not how it works, Mr. Godot. I don't take the stand.
Are
I
you
make the rules.
prepared to take the
Now
stand?
I'm just imagining the judge running back and forth between the witness stand and, like, his seat.
He's like, objection sustained. I don't believe you. Continue, witness. Very well.
Oh my.
Hey. Forget about it, yeah?
Huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't do something like that. Not me. You made a mistake, right? It was someone else, huh?
Have you no pride, sir?
This isn't a matter of pride. In case you didn't know, Trat, here in court, we deal with people's lives.
Nah.
Mr. Cato is right.
Your Honor?
Speaking for myself, I am absolutely convinced. The attorney in question was the witness standing before me now. However, I preside over this court as the judge, with the vested power to hand down a verdict. Someone in my position cannot be swayed by a memory without evidence to support it.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Let's do a safety save just to be sure.
I mean, did we have, like, evidence of the blue suit?
No.
No.
No!
If the defense has no further evidence, the court will now excuse the witness.
And then
And then
and
what?
then from somewhere the screen's gonna go black and then hold it!
Yeah. Or
Well,
Phoenix.
that never that never happens.
The-
The circumstances surrounding Mr. Tigre are dubious for sure, but not conclusive.
But we've come so far.
You say he impersonated Glen Elg. You say he impersonated you. But none of that adds up to a murder charge. You don't have a shred of evidence that the witness poisoned the victim's coffee. Ah.
There we go. Sorry. It's more.
Ah.
It sucks to be you, Wright.
Though this is when Gumshoe's gonna come back at the last moment with the fingerprint analysis.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Don't mess with the tiger, or you gonna get mauled. You's got that?
All we managed to do here was chase him around a bit. But I was so close to getting him to admit his own guilt.
Ah.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
Looks like I won't be needing a refill.
If I just had one more piece of evidence.
Like maybe a bottle with fingerprints on it.
That have been identified.
One more piece of evidence and maybe I could get Maggey off the hook.
This witness's cross-examination is over. You are free to go, Mr. Tigre. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that
There we
this
go.
has happened.
Yeah, hold it!
Hold it.
Hold it, pal! Your Honor, sir!
There he
Hey,
is. There he is. Here's your boy.
Wait!
I brought Phoenix's lunchbox.
Detective!
I got some more weenies for him, pal.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, sorry I took so long, pal. I stalked everything. I staked everything on this. My badge, the works. Yeah, so here it is. My heart's counting on this. My heart's counting on this too.
What is it, detective?
Yeah, isn't it obvious, pal? It's the final decisive piece of evidence. It's the final decisive piece of evidence.
What?
Oh, my heart.
This is the part where Pete just has an extended conversation with himself.
Yeah.
I'm dying here, pal. Don't take the mickey out of me.
Like I'm actually suffering.
Yeah, sorry.
Hang on. I need to.
You need to recover.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, sorry it took so long, pal, but I finally got the results from the lab.
The results?
About the prints, pal, from the medicine bottle, from this medicine bottle.
Oh, so do you know who the prince?
It's like, yeah, they belong to Glen Elg.
Oh, so do you know who the prince belong to now?
Yeah, do you think I'm some kind of hack detective? Of course I know.
So tell us. They're the tigers, right? I knew it.
No, they won't be. They're not going to be, are
No,
they?
now she said
Now
that.
she said that.
They're mine.
Oh,
Oh, I
You bet.
ah.
Yeah, clear as crystal, all over the bottle. Yeah, they're Furio Tigre's paw prints, all right.
That's great. We've got him now, Nick.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong with you? You've hardly said a word since Detective Gumshoe got here. He's laid everything on the line for this, Nick.
I know. Look, I'm sorry. This is kind of hard to say, but otolaryngological. It really doesn't make any difference whose prints are on that bottle now.
Huh? What? What? Why not? Yeah, why
What
not?
we need to produce at this stage in the trial is irrefutable evidence that the Tigre put poison in Glen Elg's coffee. He's already admitted that he met the victim. The fact that his prints are on this bottle, that really doesn't make any difference now.
Yeah, I knew it. Great. No matter how hard I try, I'm never any use.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself.
But it's true. Yeah, this was our last chance to help Maggey. And I've been working on some useless piece of evidence the whole time. It's alright. I'm a real loser. It's not breaking news to me, pal.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Is this Violetta? I'm waiting for Violetta to turn.
Probably.
No, or is it Edgeworth or something random? Could be Edgeworth.
Can't be Edgeworth.
No, we don't
no,
have an
it's
autopsy
Maggey.
report to upgrade. Oh,
Yeah, the autopsy report's not been updated. Detective Gumshoe? Maggey?
Oh, God, I don't want to let her see me cry. Just a second. Just a second.
I'm okay, pal. I'm okay. You've been working on something for me?
Sorry I let you down, Maggey.
I can't see it.
I know you didn't do it. I know you didn't do it. I'm a detective. We're supposed to be able to prove stuff like that. I'm really sorry. I'll get out of here now.
Detective Gumshoe, wait!
he's gone.
He's gone.
Isn't there anything we could do now, Nick?
I wish there was. Gumshoe worked so hard to get that evidence.
And I just threw it back in his face. Damn.
Dang.
If only there was some way I could use it.
I guess trick him into confessing it, I guess.
I mean, I suppose he doesn't know that the bottle
Isn't poison.
has ear medicine in it
Yeah.
and not poison.
Yeah. So maybe that's it. We bluff it out of him.
I think that's the only way it could be done.
Yeah. Mr. Wright, now that ridiculous policeman has left,
Now
please
that
get
this
back to
interruption
proceedings.
at the very last minute has occurred, which has never happened before, we have able to recover from it because it is such a novel occurrence.
I will forgive it just this once, as it has never ever happened before.
But if it should happen again, well, then you'd better hope that I don't remember this time.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I granted you a recess so that you could prepare this decisive evidence you've discovered.
Yes.
Don't keep us all in suspense, Trite. Show us. Naturally, we can assume it's evidence that will actually stand up in court, can't we?
Think, Phoenix. Don't let Gumshoe's hard work go to waste.
How much more of my time is yous gonna waste? I ain't been to no court before, but yous lawyers sure know how to blow things out of proportion.
Technically, you have been in this court because you posed as me.
Well, that's true, but it was in a different place.
No, I haven't.
No doubt. Given the nature of the evidence, it will speak for itself. Or no doubt, given the nature of the evidence, it will speak for itself. Nevertheless, you will talk us through it, Mr. Wright.
Dang it.
Phew.
Well, I know I can't prove anything new with this evidence. I'm really backed into a corner here.
Well, you know what I would say. It's time for the at-me fighting style.
Do you know, I wondered if you were going to remember that. Oh my goodness.
But maybe if he thinks he's got me beat, he'll let his guard down a bit.
Don't keep us waiting any longer, Mr. Wright. present this final, decisive piece of evidence to the court. So obviously we've got to...
Oh, boy.
I guess we've got to do this. And now it's the explanation part.
This is the defense's final piece of evidence.
Isn't that the victims?
Your Honor.
Your Honor! Shh! Shut up! Shh! Hush, child, it's fine. Shush, 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 shh.
Go find your pen under your desk.
Again.
Naturally, the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Yes, so it's like, yes, the court is aware, but he doesn't know. So,
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
However, interesting new information has come to light. We have clearly identified some fingerprints on it. Fingerprints belonging to you, Mr. Tigre.
Yeah, what?
You shut up as well.
Mr. Wright! Shut! What conclusion are you hoping to draw from this new information?
Everyone in here knows what this bottle contains. Except one man. One person in this courtroom should theoretically be in the dark.
Which person do you mean, Mr. Wright, whose mind I did not read? Which person could it possibly be? Point it out to me now, please.
Can you identify the murderer?
Yeah, my prints are on that pansy-looking bottle? Is that what you're saying? Well, what the hell's in it anyway?
Oh boy.
You tell us! A phony trial, a phony lawyer, and phony clues. Everything about this case has been phony. Except for me. Phonics Wright.
He's gonna like take a page straight out of the old Von Karma book. My goodness.
Right. Seems like the perfect excuse for some phony evidence.
I have never faked anything. What are you implying?
No, he's like, actually, I quite like you.
I like this plan. It is good plan.
I don't know why.
I'm Russian. I will give this plan a 10 out of 10.
Well, it's not even happened yet.
I will not forgive him for slamming me in jail, though.
But I can at least admire his style.
Mr. Tigre, this is the decisive piece of evidence that will prove your guilt.
Oh, jeez.
Da-da-da.
Why? Because it contains
Mr. Armstrong's
Potassium
oils.
cyanide.
I just like Mr. Armstrong's oils, obviously.
They don't say essential oils. It could just be his oils.
Oh! Oh, it is my womanly musk.
No. Nope. And that's the end of the episode. We hope you like our content. Bye.
Editing Pete very furiously stitching things together.
Oh my god! No! Cut that!
Like, nope.
Cut it!
This bottle contains potassium cyanide.
But potassium cyanide? But earlier you were saying...
The poison used to murder Mr. Elg, Your Honor.
But honestly...
The victim's killer used this very bottle.
But hold on a
Which
minute.
I guess isn't false, actually, because the killer did use the bottle.
Yeah.
Just not to poison him, necessarily. And on this bottle, Mr. Tigre, we found your fingerprints. Smugness intensifies. Well, how do you explain that?
Yeah, you'd make a good clown. You know that?
Actually, he'd make a very bad clown.
This is and of course no one's gonna know what that what that reference is. I mean, yes, that was Mo the Clown.
Yeah.
But
What?
you guys haven't seen
I mean, what?
He has an annoying laugh.
Yeah, yous ain't never gonna get this to stick. You's just making me laugh now. You think a cheap bluff like that's gonna fool the tiger?
Well, I was hoping. A bluff?
He's seen right through me? Oh, gosh.
Oh, jeez.
Like, oh, jeez.
I can see right through you, Phoenix, right?
Yeah, I can see right through you, Phoenix Wright. It's that face. It's
Yeah.
like...
That ain't the bottle with the cyanide.
Oh, there we
Wait.
go.
This
Well
is the
done.
bottle
Well
with
done.
the cyanide.
Yeah.
I know, because it's still in my pocket. Oh, crap.
Damn it.
That ain't the bottle with the cyanide in it.
No, this is the bottle we found traces of the poison in.
Yeah, don't mess with the Tigre, or you're gonna get ripped to shreds. The cyanide bottle was brown, and if
Oh, there we go.
Foolishly foolish fool.
You are very stupid.
cyanide bottle was brown, and it was made of glass.
Ladies and gentlemen, got him.
That cheap piece of trash don't look.
Oh, we do
nothing
have
like
that bottle, though, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
We do.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Oh my!
Blink, blink.
And this, ladies and gentlemen of the court, is what stupid looks like.
What?
I'm about to do what's called a pro gamer move. Got him. At last.
Yeah, of course. Idiots.
Oh, yeah.
We're such idiots. Yeah.
What? Why has everyone gone quiet? I said that bottle.
Is this the bottle you're referring to?
Yeah, that's it. That's the bottle with the cyanide in. But yous ain't gonna find my prints on that bottle.
Don't let that cozy-looking suit fool you people. That lawyer's just playing games. Tell him, Mr. Prosecutor. Tell that guy where to go.
You still haven't figured it out? Don't you realize what you just said?
What I said? What did I just say?
You were summoned to this court for the first time earlier today. If you really had nothing to do with the murder, you shouldn't have known all the little details. For instance, you shouldn't have known what kind of bottle the potassium cyanide was in. But just now, you slipped up in front of every single person in this courtroom. You described the exact bottle used by the killer to hold the poison.
Yeah, yous don't know who's yous messing with. I'm the Tigre. I control millions of dollars on the black market. You think I'm gonna let some jumped up suit get the better of me?
Sure, the last piece of evidence was phony,
It was
but
wonderful,
that's
my
just
friend.
what you deserve. The phony trial with a phony lawyer was all played out by you, the biggest phony of all.
Screaming intensifies. Oh my god! Oh, he's going Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I am.
Uh,
I'm not practiced at that.
Hello?
Super. Oh my goodness.
there's the thumbnail. There's the thumbnail.
What's going on?
It looks like a blackout.
It looks like a blackout on account of everything being black.
Well done, Tried. Great detective
What did I
work.
do?
Great detective work, Tried.
Well, Godot can probably see in the dark with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got night vision.
I've saved my 17th cup of coffee just for you.
Oh
is it
dear.
gonna be- Oh,
Oh.
Savor it, savor it.
Oh, he's still there.
He's just frozen.
Yeah, I think at this point, yeah, he's not roaring anymore. He's actually passed out.
Yeah. Stood up. Passed out, stood up.
Yeah.
Well, you watch the. Well, you
He
watch.
just like slowly falls over,
Yeah.
like just stiff as a board. Like,
That
While
kind of
you
thing.
watch the police restrain your prey.
or it's like Gumshoe comes over and just picks him up like a cardboard stand.
Mr. Wright, you caught a tiger by his toe, but if this one hollers, he won't be let go.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Now then, how are things going with Mr. Tigre, Mr. Godot? He is being arrested on suspicion of the murder of Glen Elg, Your Honor. Fortunately for us, we managed to rectify a very grave error.
You mean I managed to rectify a grave error?
I think you'll find that it was I who became aware of the fact that it was in fact an error. It was I who came to the conclusion because I am a clever judge. It is my role. Miss Byrde was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. A genuine defense attorney.
See, I thought for sure that he was going to cause a blackout, and then when the lights came back on, he was going to be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think so, wouldn't you? But
Yes, she was.
But no, instead he turned into a lump of cardboard and...
in the absence of genuine evidence, and in the absence of genuine evidence, but the tiger made one mistake. Indeed. He very nearly got away with everything if it wasn't for those meddling the one slip of the tongue. Furio Tigre is a truly frightening criminal. Ah! The truly frightening one is that defense attorney over there.
Well, thank you. I mean, Godot.
Well, I am now in a position to deliver my verdict. This court...
All of my pens have been recovered from the floor and are safely back on my desk.
And now, with their powers combined, they become the gavel. This court finds the defendant, Maggey Byrde, not guilty.
Confetti rains from ceiling.
Ah, jeez, I gotta clean that up again.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Yay.
Woo!
We
Yay.
did it.
We did it.
All right, so
Now-
what's going to be the piece of evidence? Oh, this is going to be Maggey saying, "Oh, but Gumshoe, does he really care about me?" And then we give her the lunchbox.
And then
Give her
we
the
show
weenies.
that Gumshoe cares by filling Maggey full of meat.
we offered to give...
Editing Pete once again.
Oh.
Oh God, why did I say it again? Oh jeez.
Just like,
cut!
We fill Maggey with Gumshoe's meat. We offer her
Sausages. We're referring to sausages.
We offer her Gumshoe's weenies. I just
A bigger jumbo box of weenies.
No, just to really rectify. We mean this. We're talking about this. It's not a sex thing.
Fills
it's
the
this.
stomach with love.
Fills the
and
stomach with love and plenty of
weenies.
weenies.
Yes. Yes. This, not sex things.
Oh God, Mr. Wright,
I mean, I'm not sure anyone would think of anything else, unless they had a dirty mind, Pete.
You get.
I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Maggey. I was so mad when Mr. Wright landed me on all that trouble a month ago.
I like how she's
But
still
it wasn't
referring to him as Mr. Wright.
It wasn't me, pal. It was the other one.
But now I feel like I can forgive him.
There we go.
Hey, that wasn't me, Maggey. That was the tiger.
Look, Nick, in the doorway.
There's a head hanging
Gumshoe's just
around the
hiding
side.
behind the door.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Hey, pal.
Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, no, it's not me. I'm just nobody's
I'm
here.
just
It's
passing through. Passing through.
Nope. It must be some other gumshoe. I'm just around the corner, nothing. I'm not listening to your conversation at all.
I got a twin, pal.
I got a twin.
I got one with a plaster on the other cheek. Hey, I guess I'll be heading off then. See you around, pal. Bye.
Wait!
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Hello.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah. Congratulations, Maggey.
Thanks.
I knew you were innocent all along.
Why didn't you say that in your testimony then?
Huh? Oh, well, I was. Well, I guess I'll be heading off then. See you around. Bye.
Wait up, detective! He just ran off.
Maggey, why are you being so hard on him? He busted his butt for you. It's thanks to him that we got the medication bottle. That wasn't even of any use.
Well, actually it was though, wasn't it? Were you not paying attention in the trial? It wasn't directly of any use.
Are we gonna have a flashback now? We're gonna have a
Probably.
flashback to the court scene from 5 seconds ago.
Probably.
I hope not.
But it's only because Mr. Wright used it so cleverly.
Right, but if we didn't have it, then we couldn't have used
exactly.
it cleverly at all, could we?
Jeez, Maggey.
Detective Gumshoe was just running around in circles.
Poor guy.
Well, I mean, that is because he's a little bit useless, but...
Oh,
Looks like she still isn't ready to forgive him.
can't you put in a good word for him, Nick?
Like, show her the big box of weenies that he made for her.
Yeah, Maya's right. I should help Gumshoe out. It's clear he needs it. Maggey. You know, Detective Gumshoe's been really worried about you through all of this.
I wanted to believe that, sir. But on that first day of the trial, he practically gave the judge a free pass to look me up.
He didn't have any choice, Maggey. He's a detective. He has to report the facts.
He doubted me, that's why. He thought I might have done it.
I've got to prove to her that Gumshoe really cares about her. I know. I'll give her a little present to celebrate her freedom.
Free scooter.
Shh.
No?
Free.
I
What about this nice haiku?
Oh, God.
Uh,
I imagine that, like,
Apron?
after all this time, it's just growing a little mold colony on top of it by
well,
now.
yeah, but don't forget, it's all been like over the space of like a day or two, though, hasn't it? So it's like
Yeah.
a day old, I guess.
Yeah.
Take that! Smacks
Throws it in her
straight
face.
into her. Yeah. Just like boof.
Here you are. A present to celebrate your freedom.
That's...
A present from Detective Gumshoe, made with a ton of love.
He said you lost weight and he was worried about you. Detective Gumshoe? I actually really like...
Oh, sad.
I tried!
Just
and then I'm like, I can't do this without
I'm like,
laughing.
she's gonna laugh. She's gonna laugh.
And that's our show. Tune in next week.
Do. I actually really like weenies, you know. I can't do
Like, who's that
it.
from?
I don't
then?
know.
This is Phoenix trying to not comment.
It's Maya's stomach.
Oh,
Oh.
Did you guys hear that? I'm pretty hungry myself, you know. Those crumbs under the
Hamburger.
those crumbs under the defense stand weren't enough.
I like to imagine she's just looming over Maggie's shoulder, kind of like
Yeah.
drooling lightly over the box.
Weenies.
Yeah, the trial dragged on a bit today, didn't it?
Is it okay if I eat this now?
oh, jeez! Right now, in front of everyone. I don't know. I don't know. What was it? What was it? But like, does that mean we're gonna witness her eating that much meat right now?
Oh God!
We're gonna see that she
No,
can indeed.
No, I can't. No,
Eat
no.
that much meat.
I can't handle this.
It was Maya who said that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like, can anyone?
Nobody can eat this much meat.
No one
or
can handle
something.
this much meat,
Yeah.
or something like that. It's like, jeez.
Yeah, it was no one can handle this much meat.
Yes. Look, she's excited
Oh.
for it.
So, how is it, Maggey? It's
How does Gumshoe's meat taste?
Really good.
This is completely insane.
It's so good.
Maya does look extremely
She looks very, very
excited
happy.
about it, though.
So, the case of phony versus genuine comes to an end. The false allegations surrounding Maggey have all been cleared up. And who knows? Maybe a whole new chapter of her life is about to start.
But first, she's gonna have to head to the toilet with that many weenies inside her.
But first, a word from our sponsor.
Raise Shadow Legend.
No,
Sorry, guys. No, we don't have a
I
sponsor.
joke.
we don't. We don't have a sponsor.
Oh,
my edgy
boy!
Yeah, boy.
It's my boy.
Yes, indeed.
I might have-
too many cases without me updating your autopsy report, right?
You've got away with too many autopsy
But
reports
look at his
going
jacket.
through.
Has he added
He's a-
like fancy bits to his suit? I feel like
Yes,
those weren't there
because
before.
he's now
Yeah.
like chief prosecutor.
Oh, sorry, I might have a slight crush on Edgeworth. Slight game man crush.
I like how you say slight.
Yeah.
A slight
Well,
crush.
at least like.
The girl. Let her go.
Oh.
Shut up. Come closer. Shut up. Come closer and I'll kill her.
Oh, is that the
Sorry,
sky?
but you're not going to get the chance.
Bang.
Sorry, John.
Oh boy.
Kaboom. The
High quality
sarcophagus fell into
animation.
the sarcophagus fell into the
It
water.
did look very, yeah.
Oh, Phoenix is in the hospital?
It does look like it.
It was the first case of my longtime mentor, Mia Fey.
Hey,
Oh,
nice computer.
That's a pew.
Terry, Falls. Sentence death penalty. After escaping, Falls met with and then murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, recaptured on Eagle Mountain about 5 hours after his escape.
This was 8 hours after the escape.
I meant to say
The
8.
very first client was a death row inmate who had recently broken out of prison. That was a whole year before Mia and I ever met.
So maybe I'm just not good with numbers, okay? I meant to say 8. 8
Uh-oh.
years
Another
early.
flashback.
Uh-oh.
I joke.
Same guards, though. And same couch.
Well, you know what they say about leather couches. They're just like they're just good for many lifetimes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm going to die. I never should have accepted this case.
I guess I'll do this one, Pete, to give your voice a rest.
Yeah, I think you need this.
Thank you, pal.
Good morning. Oh, don't be so jumpy,
Why
Maya.
is he carrying the ball
Mia.
and chain with
Mia,
him?
sorry, yeah.
Because he's a criminal, I guess.
I didn't do nothing. I swear. I didn't kill nobody.
Terry Falls, my first client.
Would a guilty man have these scars on his face and be carrying around a giant heavy ball? I wouldn't think so.
Sentenced to death 5 years ago, and now a prison escapee. Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax him. Why did you escape anyway?
I didn't want to be in prison.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
He's gnawing on the ball.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody.
That is not good for you to...
I never lie. I didn't escape from nowhere.
But Mr. Falls, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago.
Would a guilty man be chewing on an iron ball? Sorry. I told a little lie.
Oh boy.
But anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed nobody.
Sorry for asking, but you're on death row, right?
Again?
Oh God, I'm really sorry.
Well,
They sentenced me to die 5 years ago, but I was tricked, I tell you. That woman, she lied in the testimony. That's why I got the death penalty. I swear it, I didn't kill her. I could never do that.
I like how he's got eyes like Armstrong.
2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. Then, about 8 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him. The police believe that Terry Falls did it. After you escaped, did you meet the policewoman?
Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped.
So that much is true. He did meet with the victim.
But I didn't kill her! She was alive when I left! She was alive! It's true!
I could trust him, right? I mean, I should.
Yeah, look at that face.
Yeah, he
Who
doesn't
can
like.
trust that
Doesn't
face?
half look like a mummy.
Yeah. Huh?
It's gonna be Edgeworth.
I
Maybe.
don't know.
Oh.
Oh!
huh. You're not going to figure out the truth by just staring at the guy.
Why are you here?
I mean, we're not gonna. I mean, I've never seen this guy ever before in my entire life, even with a red shirt.
Yep.
Like, not a clue who this could possibly be.
I came to see how our little kitten was doing all alone in the big scary lion's den. I thought maybe you'd like someone to play with.
Where is Mr. Grossberg?
Ha! That old man is probably still in bed. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle and mumbling in his sleep. Or not good enough. After all, it's me, Diego Armando. Diego.
I didn't say...
Wait, was this her first love interest? Is that what that is? Oh, well, she's very helpfully provided exposition.
If only you just continue to read.
So, I want to say, is it Diego?
I want to say it's Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I say Diego or did I say Dago?
Diego.
I meant to say Diego,
Yeah.
but I'm a moron. Diego Armando.
So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Offices, is here for me?
No. You've got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest.
Oh, flatterer.
Do you want to go for dinner after? What time do you get off? After all, it took
Not to interfere with what you guys are doing, but I am still
Like,
being tried
I'm still here.
my life here.
Excuse me, I'm still present. I'm just over here. I'm literally between the two of you. After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine, an escaped death row convict for a first client?
Yeah, thanks. I sure wish I could get out of it, though.
Relax. I've just heard some good news. The prosecutor... I heard some good news. They've put a new coffee machine in the courtroom. The prosecutor...
Wait, why would he want coffee, Pete? We don't know anything about
I
this
have
guy.
no idea. They've put a new tea machine. Tea facilitates. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well.
Really?
Oh boy. Oh, indeed. He's 6 years old. However, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention, he's earned the reputation as a genius since beginning his law...
Is this Edgeworth?
It's gotta be.
I would think so. He's
gotta be.
earned the reputation as a genius since beginning his law career.
I like to imagine it's just Edgeworth, but it's like in a full-sized adult suit, so his like
Yes.
the sleeves are all.
But obviously he's, still very young indeed.
Oh, God. Genius?
Well, it's about time to head in, kitten. Sharpen those claws.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, creep.
Sleazeball.
Creep.
Sharpen those claws of yours. Sharpen those claws of yours. It's go time.
The fact that Kitten is capitalized, like, just adds to the...
Well, it's his little pet name for her, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
A solitary confinement cell for the condemned was the world's loneliest place.
I can hear you, actually.
Whoa!
And that's what my client ran away from. Every other lawyer gave up on him.
Very sad.
He's like one of those guys from Mass Effect. Very sad.
Yeah. Every other lawyer gave up on him. But not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple childlike voice, I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm just like a child.
February 16, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
I wonder if the judge will look any different.
There he is.
There we go.
Edgy
Oh,
boy.
it is Edgeworth.
Yeah.
And it's the...
Oh my god!
Yeah, court is now in session for the trial of Terry Falls.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
No, sir, you gotta do it like
I think you mean
you've got to
the prosecution has been ready for a while,
you've
Your
got to do
Honor.
it, you've got to do it like an angsty teen.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
He just sweeps his
I
fringe up.
wanted to go to the mall.
Now, I've already forgotten the voice that I just did a second ago for this guy.
I understand the
I
law.
understand the lawyers for both sides are newcomers.
Right, so I'm trying to think. Like, yeah.
I understand. Okay, I understand the lawyers for both sides are newcomers.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey. Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor.
So, you're the new prosecutor everyone's talking about, eh? They say you joined the prosecutor's office at quite an early age.
At 20, Your Honor.
I guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much of a reputation yet, huh?
Oh my god, the handsome Squidward
I
face.
know! God!
Yeah.
Come on, Mia. You can't lose. Not to someone younger than you.
Also, I didn't know. Was he holding a coffee as well?
Yes, he was.
Yes,
He had
there
the.
we go.
He was
Yeah.
nonchalantly
No, he was holding a
holding a
cylinder.
coffee
He was holding a cylinder
A
of
cylinder.
something.
Young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Now then, the defendant in this case is currently a felon on death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon. Is that correct?
Precisely.
But the defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On the day that the defendant escaped, a policewoman was murdered.
So we're here to determine if Mr. Falls is responsible for her death.
I think the whole handsome Squidward thing is all right, except that like Squidward had the whole double chin thing, not the double chin, the bum chin thing. Whereas he,
Yeah.
you know, the cleft chin. Is it cleft chin? Is that what you call it?
I don't know.
Yeah, cleft chin.
Yeah. Whereas obviously his isn't a cleft chin; it's beard,
Yeah,
goatee.
goatee.
You got it, kitten.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
sleazeball.
I know. I kind of feel bad for doing it.
You should.
Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement.
Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago.
I hate the voice that I've given the guy.
The defendant, Terry Falls, was certain to death.
Certain to death
Was
that he was sentenced in this very court.
Was sentenced to perish.
just to perish.
Perish.
The defendant, Terry Falls. Oh God, I can't do
It's
it.
Falls, isn't it?
I
The
know.
defendant Terry Falls
Yeah,
was
I know.
sentenced to death in this very court.
I've just lost the ability to speak. The defendant, Terry Falls, was sentenced to death in this very court.
I was just trying to do like a look at me style.
His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old. Oh, it's just so weird seeing him young.
Yeah.
A horrible crime, I remember it well.
That was
That's
the
judge's
other
voice,
joint.
Pete.
Yeah, in America, I've forgotten the accent again.
There was no decisive evidence, so
There
the
was
trial
no-
was long and protracted.
There was no I don't know.
What will this judge sound like as the case goes on? Will his accent ever stop changing? Will I ever be able to decide a voice for him? Find out on the next episode of Disillusioned Plays. I'm afraid we've run out of time, guys.
Oh, again?
Oh, really?
Indeed we have.
Oh, that just got Edgeworth back.
I know. Well, think about our poor viewers. They're going to be left in suspense for a whole undisclosed amount of time. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed our content. I know we've enjoyed doing it. And so, yes, if you smash that like button, don't forget to subscribe, ring the dingly doodly bell so that you get notified when we put up new content, and do a happy dance.
Yeah.
And with that, that's us. So, I'm going to let someone else say it so I don't get accused of stealing anybody's lines.
Bye, everyone.
Take care.
Oh, sorry.
Take care, everyone.
We're sorry.
We're not.
Please.